So many times people say this, that I don't want to learn public speaking. Why I should learn public speaking? I don't like going on the stage. I'm very happy in my life. I'm doing good there. Someone has to define the word stage here. Stage doesn't mean that big stage where you're standing and then you're speaking in front of thousands of people. Stage is something else. I remember I was in one school sharing some stories with kids. And that school was in interior of Maharashtra and it was too small. And in that school there was no stage. And I just asked one question, tell me when was the last time you were standing on the stage, and one girl raised hand, her name was Aarti, and she said, "Sir, there is no stage in this school." I asked one question, and maybe the answer to that question might help you to understand what do you mean by stage. I said, "Aarti, just imagine for a moment that after the school you are reaching home, you open the door and you see, along with your parents, there are 7 to 8 guests sitting at your home. Now you are not expecting those guests. And suddenly your mom, when she looks at you, she gets excited and she says, 'Yes, here come my daughter, Aarti.' And Aarti is very good in reciting poems. 'Aarti, can you just stand there and recite one poem for us?' Now suddenly you see, you're standing in front of 8 people. And then something happens to you. The only reason you are a little uncomfortable at that particular moment because you are standing on the stage. Whenever you separate yourself from the crowd, doesn't matter where that crowd is, maybe that crowd in your office, in your small group meeting, maybe that crowd in your annual meeting where you have to suddenly separate yourself from that crowd and stand alone. Maybe that crowd is at your family gathering. But whenever you separate yourself from the crowd, irrespective of the audience size, irrespective of where exactly the audience is sitting, that is stage. And speaking from the stage is a learnable skill. Just like singing, just like dancing, we have to learn and practice speaking from the stage. And why we should do that? Only for one reason. If you want to become a leader in your life. Because if you want to be a leader, you have to separate yourself from the crowd, stand alone, and speak. This is Praveen Wadalkar signing out. Until we meet again with a new tip.